let's get these numbers to 50. Don't want anybody missing out on this right now. There's no way you cannot come on this call with less than 50. Oh, come on. Let's give people access to this call. Right? So go back to your chat in less than 120 seconds. We're going to get started. I mean, it's next level. So in 120 seconds, where's that timer? 120 seconds. Come on, give me just good. And then here we go. So 120 seconds from now, we're going to get started. Let's get these numbers up. We'll have my mentor come in live. Less than 120 seconds. Come on, let's go.
My father light to my path in the darkness, hope in my heart when they heartless falling. You reach out and caught us. You're the lover of my soul, love is flawless. They don't understand my God is keeping me high. I know they go low. Cause me, I know they solo. Cause my gyre and my body, it's a man I need go. You're my provider, yeah, you're my provider. You're my provider, yeah, you're my provider, yeah. Every circumstance,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome each and every one of you once again. My name is Emmanuel. I'm super excited. I'm super honored to have each and every one of you connect on this. But first and foremost, let's know those of us that have been on the session for the past 2 days. Come on, if you're part of this amazing sessions, day 1 and day 2, come on, drop in some 7s on the chat. Let's identify you. You've been with us day 1 and day 2. Come on, just drop in some 7s on the chat. If you've been with us on either of the sessions, either day 1 or day 2, drop in some 5 on the chat, right? Drop in some 5 on the chat. I'm really going to step out of the way of greatness. I'm really going to step out of the way to have my mentor do his thing the same way he's been doing it for the past 2 days now. I mean, this man is just super amazing. How many of you have learned something? How many of you had the opportunity to learn something new over the past 2 sessions? Right? Come on, drop in some ones on the chat. If you actually learned something, you learned something new, right? Your trading knowledge has gone to the next level. Just leveraging over this couple of sessions we've had. I see so many one-on-ones on the chat. I'm super excited for each and every one of you. Now, to step out of the way of greatness, I have on the call, man, I have on the call this amazing. Let me calm down. Now, I have on the call this amazing gentleman who has been impacting us a huge deal in the foreign exchange market. I mean, for those of you who were attentive on the session yesterday, you would have made money even without. Literally, the trade ideas he gave yesterday were lit. I promise you on that. He's going to show you some of these things. But ladies and gentlemen, to step out of the way of greatness, come on, let's put in some pair watts on the chat as we make welcome my mentor and coach, Mr. Kevin Mo. Drop in some pair watts on the chat. I mean, if the energy level is not up, there's no way it's coming in here. If the energy level is not up, there's no way it's coming in here. Drop in some pair watts on the chat. Super excited to have you on the call. Over to you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for keeping it hot in the beginning of the call. You always keep it hot. You always create that environment, of connectivity. I'm super excited. I'm super grateful. Thank you, each and every one of you, for stepping on here. Once another day of this masterclass to learn, all right, to pick, information to add to what it is that you already know. Okay, so I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you who made this possible. I'm super excited about, what we've been able to. I love using the word we, and some of you be like, wow, we, the truth is this wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for you. Okay, I think I'm what's speaking right now? Okay, that's I was echoing.
Okay, so please unmute yourself, sir. I think someone's mic was open.
All right. You guys can hear me now, right? Just a moment.
Yes, you're good.
Okay. So today is going to be very crucial because sometimes it's a preparation to the ending. The ending is actually the takeaway. Today's going to be crucial in the sense that I'm going to be asking you guys questions. It's a boot camp. It's a master class. All right. It means I give, you take. I want to be able to come, to understand. Hold on, guys. Let's see. I want my screen. Just a moment. If you're live here I just decided to come on here on this space to let you know you don't want to miss out on the final. All right. Let me copy the link to where you get access to the live. You need to be in the live space for those of you that are on IG right now. Let me just give you guys the link, for you guys to bounce on here so that you don't miss out. Because today, another thing, I need you guys to write, we just got started on the chat. All right. We just got started. How many of you thought what if I tell you we just got started? One of my friends told me something this morning. He said, why put us in an environment of food and take it away? Just to let you guys know, I've not even put in the environment of food. I just showed you the direction of food. All right, we're going there right now. Where is this link? Okay, this link. Just a moment. Yeah, give me a moment. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah. All right, so that's the link. If you want to get in on the direct access, now this is the link to okay, copy. Let's see, let me paste here. No, this is not what I want to get. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to put, finding difficult to copy what's happening. All right, let me see. Okay, let me do it like this. Copy, doing, oh, excuse me. Oh, I forgot something. I can't copy from this group. All right. I just remember I can't copy from this group, so I have to copy direct. Good. Are you guys ready? Put ready on the chat. Just give me a moment. Put ready on the chat. And if you're ready, I know you're ready. You see what I'm trying to do? Trying to lend out a hand to make sure there are still some individuals that don't miss out on this. Okay. Okay. All right. Emmanuel just threw it to you guys. Yeah. I'm going to be here for probably a minute or two, then I'm going to be out of your way. Those of you that are live on IG, I know those of you that are on YouTube, congratulations. Yeah, I never did this the first day and the second day, but I just decided to do this today. I would say, I want to try this. Okay. You guys like my background like this or the other one? I know the other one better. All right. So let's do a little bit of exercise. All right. What did you guys get yesterday? No, let's talk about the money first. How much did it cost you to be in this meeting? You guys type it on the chat. How much did it cost you to be in this meeting? All right, that you've been this masterclass you guys have had for 2 days. How much did it cost you? All right, just put it on the chat. Let's have some fun. Let me know how much I've made. I think I've made a whole lot of money. All right, I made a whole lot of wow, man. Oh, man, that was That's no figure. Wow, that's no figure. Wow. Man, that's no figure. Man, I made, oh, wow. Man, wow. That's a whole lot of money. Man, wow. No figure, no figure, no figure, no. Whoa, that's a whole lot of money. All right. All right. So, how many of you now? This is critical. I'm gonna be hard on you on this one. How many of you made money and how much did you make? Put it on the chat. Put it on the chat, no matter how low it is. How much did you make live? All right, from the idea I've given you so far. Put it on the chat. Okay, so someone said $30. All right. From no figure to, because some say $20. Okay. All right. So from no to 20. Okay, that's something. Someone say 50. Okay. All right. Someone said 42. Okay. All right. Now, you guys keep going. Someone said 35. Someone said 38. So you guys keep going. All right. Just one idea. Okay. Someone said UJ. Someone said, all right. EJ had a pending order. Someone said 38. Now, for those of you who didn't make money, all right, why didn't you make money? $65. Keep it coming. All right. Why didn't you make money? Just be honest to tell me, because I have something to tell you. Okay. All right. I have something to tell you guys. Okay. I believe you guys now have access. I don't want to be too distracted, but we're about getting there. We're about doing what we're doing. So let me get off this place right now. Okay. I don't want to rush at the moment. Okay, good. I'm just interested in learning. I came for the knowledge. Couldn't log into my broker, maybe. Okay. Today is my first day, okay? I'm here to learn, okay? All right, so let me disappoint some of you. If you stayed here 2 days with me, and you told me you were going to learn, the proof of learning is coming back with an action. All right? The proof of learning is coming back with an action. If you didn't get in on that trade, and the trade was a pending order, the only reason you are not supposed to get in on that trade, or the people who ought to be talking to me right now, they are the people who don't have a broker in Forex and they don't have funds in it. Now, there's nobody who don't have a broker in Forex that shouldn't have funds in it, because it's free to get it's actually free to have a demo account. So if you've once had a broker, all right, you should get, because that is really the power of instruction. You can't learn without taking action. You can't absorb knowledge without giving results. You have to have an accountability spirit. So even if you didn't make money, I didn't ask who made money live, who took the trade and you earned. If it was a loss, I would also have asked who took that trade and had a lesson. It's about taking action, because the phase you want to move into, all right, you don't want to be someone who's, now I can't take your excuses to the bank, neither can you. You have to multitask your learning for the first time, all right? How? If I am learning an instruction, because one of the reasons I am doing what it is that I'm doing is I need your next 6 months, you should have proof of learning. So my first 3 days, the only people who gave me a proof of learning is when I said something, they did it. So there is a proof. If you don't have proof of learning, it's either you weren't present on the session or you were looking for something else. All right. That's the only reason. EU actually still played out. So well, let's get into our accountability. Let's see what the market has. Just a moment, guys. Family. How many of you on my live session this morning? Yeah, and go live. Because oh man, what's about to? Are you sure you guys are ready for me today? All right, can you guys see my screen? Am I sharing my screen? You guys can see my screen, right? Okay, good. Now, there's something interesting about, so let me give you guys that accountability. I am accountable to what it is that I do. I told you guys I love EJ yesterday. Why? Because it was an uptrend. And I told you, based on the several characteristics of trading, I gave you guys the option of where the next bull is going to run. So the trade was up here when we did the analysis. The trade was still up here. All right. Was still up around this area. But I said the market would always like to buy the previous ceiling of an uptrend. All you needed to do now, when you don't want to actively now, today is going to be more about execution. All right. Today is going to be more about execution. I want to show you guys how to apply this knowledge now into execution. It's going to be more about execution. So you don't just have to, there is no whiling away time. If I enter the market, it's either I'm going to set a pending order or I'm going to actively trade, all right? Or I'm going to just wait to trade. So either way, I can fulfill whether I'm going to set an order for me to trade. Wow. Someone is angry with me again. Writing on my screen. Have I offended you? Please, if I've offended you, just get out. I'm sorry. But if that was a mistake, it's okay. Are we good? How do I cancel this? Okay. All right. Okay, good. So it's either I want to actively trade. So all those knowledge, I want to find a way to bring it to execution because it's useless if you can't find a way to use the knowledge. All right. So that is why I told you yesterday when we were doing the analysis, I said, okay, it wasn't ready for active trading, wait and trade. So I said, one of the ways to approach it is to look at where it's going to come to based on what you've learned, position trading, and take a trade. And I gave you guys a potential. All right. I said 50 pips minimum. Look at what the trade did. It broke, consolidated, but eventually started the trend. This was what I was looking for. All right. Definitely was going to, because why? Euro was in its up peak of extension, is going to exhaust. We're going to deal with two things today, which is market exhaustion and market momentum. That's what will help you know how to execute. Because yes, I want you to leverage, but I also want you to learn a safe way of earning on your own while you're leveraging so that you can begin to document your own success. Does that make sense? Put 5 on the chat. I want to take you guys on a journey. All right. And when you begin to document this journey, it's going to make sense. Don't just try to take trade based on a certain type of strategy. So know who you are. Another question on this call. What's your type of trading? Have you taken that time to observe yourself and say, from what I've learned from Cambridge from day one, what type of trading do you think is going to suit you? How many of you have really done that? Let me know in the chat. All right. For those of you who can. What type of trading appeal to you? Okay. You would know from the training I am doing. Some of you are day trading just because that is how you came in. But the knowledge I've given to you, if you were a learner, if you're someone who learned the first day knowledge, if you went back on the video, you would have by now. So, okay, I am interested in learning this kind of trading because yourself, applying yourself to the video would have taught you how to position yourself for your type of trading. So every other thing will now be leveraged. So you will know what to focus on and learning. All right. I am a swing trader that knows how to trade binary, that knows how to intraday, and knows how to trade any form of trading. But I am a swing trader. Just because I am trading binary, where is my strength? Is swing trading. That's why if I teach you swing trading today, and there is a swing trader in you, trust me, you will not trade binary. But also I trade binary, which means I know how to leverage over my other skill and knowledge. So I have, when I tell you guys that I have multiple portfolios, it's because I know what I trade. I learn what I'm exposed to. All right. That way I could multi. I have stream of income from binary, from crypto. And what I want to say, I'm still looking if you guys are ready today though. You know, you guys could now have multiple, just from leverage, multiple portfolio. So you will know when you get into the market, you would know how to, the opportunity I have right now, I think I can wait for this markup. It means you want to intraday, or I can wait for this markup to scalp the market, which is binary trading. Or the market is not really ready. Like we came into our session this morning, the market wasn't really ready. All right. And news came on. And I told you guys that Euro was going to do something, Euro USD, which I'm going to go to, because today I want to tell you guys about execution through market exhaustion and momentum. All right. And I'm also going to show you guys one strategy that could just capture all of these things in technicality. All right. And that would help you know how to capture one trade for the whole week. All right. And I'm going to demand you guys to do exercise for the next 3 weeks. All right. And you guys give me a result. One trade for the whole week. You leave the trade for the whole week. You come back at least minimum of 500 pips. That's something I want to establish before now and the end of this call. All right. So I'm trying to manage my time. So only a few of you, someone says slow and steady. Am I too fast? All right. Am I being too fast? So this was a trade yesterday. It was a pending order, family. Even if it's here, you took the trade. Look, watch, guys. All right. I gave you the trade. All right. This move, how many pips was it? This move went at least a minimum of how much? 63 pips. All right. This was the entry. I even put an alarm there. That was the entry. All right. This was the entry, the previous ceiling. How many drawdown did they do? So let's bring it to a shorter time frame. All right. What was the worth of the drawdown? I told you guys how to calculate the worth of a drawdown, right? So what was the worth of this drawdown? This sell candle. So between here and here, it was just what? 20 pips. Look, this trade didn't even go more than how many pips? 7 pips. Tick, boom, 50 pips. Done. And you were not even in the market. All you did was what? PO. You took a PO, pending order. All right. You took a pending order. Where is the next place to buy this market? Another pending order. How many of you are waiting for a pending order? Because the market right now is coming down, right? Which means it has finished. It's been exhausted. I could give you several places this market could buy. You guys ready? Another pending order. All right. So I'm not just telling you guys how the trade goes. I want to show you how to take the trade, how it goes. All right. So based on what you learned, I taught you guys something here over the last 2 days that you want to measure a market's momentum. Okay. 50% is actually what? The measurement of an exhaustion. Write this down. If a market goes on a bull's run, all right, so it buys, it may be so technical to begin to count days. This is 1, 2, 3. So this is hours, all right? So it's been buying consecutively. One way to just measure its exhaustion is 50%. The 50% rule. So from where it's buying, all right? So this is 50%. Hello, fam. All right. Now, this is how to get, this is a strategy on its own of trading, but it's only for the elite, only for people who know how to wait. Are we together? Okay, so this is 50%. All I need to do is what? Put a line there. Boom. All right. That's 50%. It means at 50% on a continuous sell is going to be exhausted. And as long as the market is an uptrend, I always like to buy the previous ceiling of an uptrend. Where is the uptrend? Is there a ceiling here? Amazing. It means if this market gets here, there is going to be what? Boom, a takeoff from here. So That's a strategy on its own. That's a pending order. So what is the limit of his exhaustion? What is the risk of his exhaustion? Fam, all right? Very simple. Family, just do 30 pips, 32 pips, max. All right? That is if it's on a pending order. Get? Is this easy? How many of you are liking this? You're liking what I'm showing you. Henry, why are you doing this, Henry, this looks so easy. All right. So this is the ceiling. That's the 50% exhaustion. Now there is a cleaner way to enter auto identify, but I'm just trying to show you things to begin to practice and document to own the skill set. All right. Are you guys with me? Easy, right? So that is another option. After this fall is coming down. Now, another place I could probably, hold off this guy. Maybe let me change the time frame. Okay, yeah, 75%. Okay, 75% may have an easy run. How many risk? What's the risk? Just 25 pips. Okay, so if market comes here, so this is a quicker one. So let me give it 142, 926 area, all right? Bullish buy around that area, 142. Yeah, we're going to be looking at for buy, Forex, buy around this area, okay? For, I think this could have a run. Okay, 100 pips run. Okay, that's about 142. That may be the run, but I trust more on the 50%. 75% may still. So this is what happens to 75%, okay? It may move shortly, but also still come down. So you could do half of what it has done before, which is 50%. 50% of 147 is how many? It's about 73.5. So 70 pips on this trade, all right, from this level. So you're risking 23 for 70. That's a good one, all right? 23, 70 pips TP, 23, 25 pips, all right, risk. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You guys talk to me. Talk to me. Not many of you can do this, but that's where what's coming is going to be huge. All right. So other one, a safer one, more credible one is going to be here. That's if you can wait. Okay. This has a 30 pips for a potential of 300, almost that's, yeah, if it hits the 50, sometimes it covers it all. So I could do a 150 pips take profit. All right. If I do this 30 pips for 150, that's 1 to 5. This is how you can begin to look for your type of trades in the market. All right. How long did it take me to spot this trade? In less than 5 minutes. The next thing I go on my broker, I set the trade. I'm done. I may come later the day, I'll find another one. So I may do I'll spend like 20 minutes, find good 5 trades on Monday. All right. All I just need to do is check them, update them. Done. Okay. I need a capture. One. The truth is, you could lose 5 trades, but if you win one, this is another type of trading. All right, which is the risk approach. You could lose 5 trades, but if you win one, it will cover. So if I lose 30 pips, all right, or if I gain this 150 pips, if I go, each of these trades I'm giving you guys, you can see that it's not much, it's not up to. One thing I can guarantee you guys is if you focus on risk approach, you will never lose in the Forex market irresponsibly if you focus on that. All right. Did you guys get that? Say, get it. Did you guys copy that? Say, I get it. Okay. I get it. Let me know. So part of what I wanted to point out today is how do you spot a market? You spot a market first from the trend approach if you want to trade. So now this comes to application. I want to teach you guys how to apply. Okay. So you spot the market. The moment you come into the market, the first thing you want to know in the market is the trend. All right. Write that down. Let me see. I'm going to be fast on this one. So I want to teach you how to execute so that you guys can go and do some exercise. All right. But meanwhile, we're also going to use this to find if we got maybe 1 or 2, 3 trades So when you want to spot a market, the first thing you do is you approach the market always from the trend. What trend is this market? This market is a bullish trend. And you have to check it on different time frames: daily, hourly, 15 minutes, 4 hourly. If you're trading Forex, all right, deeper time frame. You have to check it for the monthly, you have to check it from daily. So the more time frame you have, all right, the more you know the trend. So this trend right now is what? A movement on the upside. Then the next thing you want to do is what? The technical approach. Okay. So what is the technical approach? I just did a technical approach. There are several technical approaches. So you can use price action. The market will buy the previous lead of an uptrend. So what's price action? All right. I could take away this. Am I too fast? You guys let me know, please. So what's a technical approach? Now that I know the trend, all right, if I'm on the daily, I could use a daily technical approach. You could use charting. If I'm trading binary, charting is good for me. But if I'm really looking at the market, all right, I use price action. What is price action? I go find what? A previous ceiling in a daily. So in a daily, this is a previous ceiling. So I can make that black. So I know that's a daily. All right. Now the next thing I can do is here is also what? Here is also what? So these are ceilings. So that's good. Something established there. The next thing is I'll go on 4 hour. I want to find strong areas at the market because I've taught you guys in a trend based upon price action. The market is coming up. It always builds up on the previous ceiling. So I do know something right now that here is an area. Okay. So if this market, so if this wasn't here, which is another technical approach that I use, which is the 50% exhaustion. Oh man, that one is always beautiful. This is 75%. So normally this is not this is rush. Okay, if I want the deep moves, now your risk approach is really very important. What type of profit are you looking for? Okay, your profit you're looking for will determine what kind of trade you're getting. If you're someone who is reserved but you want more, swing is good for you. Swing opportunity, 100 piece minimum on the trade. You're looking for 100 piece potential, which is 10% move. All right, you do look for minimum of 4 hours daily analysis. Does that make sense? You guys could write these things I'm telling you down. If you're looking for 100 pips in Forex, this is you versus Forex. Your approach should be trend, technical, all right, position, risk. So the risk I am looking for, I want to risk less to gain more. So that approach is for me to gain more in the market and risk less, I have to look at a higher time frame. All right. So it means I'll wait more. What's the higher time frame? This is an uptrend. The market comes to these areas of ceiling. Okay, the market will definitely have a spike up. So I'll be looking at buying this market around the 333. And what would be my potential? I'll take off half of the move. What is half of the move? This market comes here. Half of this move. So this is 181. So that is about 90 something. That's my TP1. Okay, that's my TP1. Does that make sense? All right. Now, if I have to go back in time, I'll check what is the risk. So this is the ceiling. Okay, this is also a ceiling. This is also a ceiling, but this is the first ceiling here. What's the risk approach? My risk approach will be here. Okay, it will be here. So that is yeah, between here and here, that's 30 pips. So I'll be going for 90 and I'll be giving 30. That's a trade. I'll put that trade there. I've just gotten a trade. That's a technical approach and a risk approach from a position point perspective. What position? The market price action, deeper time frame. All right. Does this make a little bit of sense? You got something from that one. All right. So I got it. No, say no. All right. I got it. No, say no. Be okay. Don't be intimidated. That's a way to spot a high paying opportunity. Okay. The more you see it, the more you understand it. But if you just got, I think you got the idea. So now there could be, this is 4 hours. You could come to 1 hour. So 1 hour, you're looking for 2% a day, 3% a day, 5% a day, 50 pips. All right. It's very simple. Your approach, now you would add sentimental approach if you're taking day. You have to add sentimental approach. Yes, this thing is bullish. Yes, this thing is an uptrend. Is it bullish on volume? Is there a sentimental bullish activity on this trade? So you have to use currency strength to help your day trading. Is euro stronger than JPY at the moment? Is euro stronger than JPY at the moment? You guys talk to me. We're together. I believe we all know this. No. All right. So this increases your risk. Is that you make a decision not to take the trade, or you look for a trade that sentiment what? Sentiment assist. Doesn't mean you cannot take this trade. Absolutely no. You can't. Absolutely, you can take this trade, but you have to tune in from another what? Approach. No. So your approach will be more of, okay, wait for exhaustion. If the sentiment is not on its side, allow the sell to exhaust. How do you know the sell is going to exhaust? Go bigger time frame, major 50%. Are you guys finding the relationship now? All right, how to approach even when sentiment is not on your side. Allow the market exhaust. So how do I know this market exhaust? I just showed you guys. All right, I showed you guys how to measure exhaustion. Okay, go on the hourly, all right, or a deeper time frame. So another way to measure this exhaustion. So there are different exhaustion in the market. So based off on the hourly, all right, there's been a consistent buy from this angle. Okay, so I could take a box, measure this consistent buy, all right, and I do know there is a 50% move here. So it means this ceiling. So exhaustion plus price action, I could take, that is where we got that first idea. Does that make sense? Does this make sense? Put 5 on the chart. All right. So based off on daily, yeah, I could be looking at buying this market, and the risk is just here. So I could take a buy. I could be looking at buying, positioning myself for a buy, all right, from 831, 14 to 831, all right, and it's just going to be what, a 15 pip stop loss. Okay, so I could use, now when it comes to my, I have $1,000, Cambridge, what should I use? If I'm risking 5% for that trade, all right, and it's a 15 pip stop loss, if I use a 0.02, how much should I lose? $30. If I use a 0.03, how much should I? 0.02 is $30, right? So it's 0.025. I'll still be in my what? 0.03 will be how much? 0.03 will be about $45, right? Am I correct? 0.3, sorry. Am I correct? 15 pips. If I'm using a 1, it's $15. 0.2 is $30. 0.3 is $45. So it means I could actually use a 0.3 on this trade. And if I use a 0.3 based upon the potential, so what's the potential for this trade? Take 50% of it. All right. So if the trade is 145, it will be 70 something. 70 pips with a 0.3. What are you going to gain? All right. 0.3, 70 pips. How much is that? Type it on the chart. So you must know the worth of the risk and the worth of your what? Reward. That makes you an investor. I'm not just teaching you, I'm giving you guys trade ideas and how to see them. $210. So this is $210 worth of analysis. All right. This one will be a higher one. Likewise, the lower. All right. This one will be worth more than this. But this is day trading. It means it's easy for me to catch this one today, for this one to activate today, all right, as against this one. Does this make sense? All right. So I've showed you guys how to measure exhaustion from momentum. So this move was the momentum. So you see opportunities in momentum by giving it what? An exhaustion projection. Okay, based off on the trend. So let's use this same analysis to scan through all of my pairs. So USD JPY. What should I do on USD JPY right now? Let's take it from afresh. All right. If I'm looking, Cambridge, based on what you taught us right now, what should I do on USD JPY? Say, can I place more than one trade on the same pair? I just calculated based on your risk. So if you're giving 5%, if you take more than one trade, how much have you given? So I calculated the full trade based on your risk. If you want to divide the trade into to maybe take one TP at 30, maybe quick TP, you could now break, instead of 0.0 3, you could use a 0.15, 0.15. You could take, you want to take 3 trades, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, enter the same trade. It's still the same thing, end up giving you, all right? So sometimes just measure it, go. How you break it down is now based on you. Does that make sense? All right. Now the same approach. So I come in, oh, I'm just entering now. I'm on Trading View. I see USD JPY. How do I approach this market? Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Are you ready? So let's approach this market. What trend is this? So if I'm a day trader, all right, I'm looking for an opportunity today. I'll stay on 1 hour, all right, to analyze. So from a 1 hour perspective, okay, where did the momentum start? So another thing is, all right, so the trend approach to this market is what? We already established that the market is what? An uptrend, right? It's an uptrend. So the next thing is what? The technical approach. Market would tend to buy the previous ceiling of an uptrend. Where is the closest ceiling to this guy right now? We have a ceiling here and we have a ceiling here. So I have 2 opportunities. It's actually tapped one already. So let's say this wasn't here. This is where you would have bought. Would you have done 50% of this already? So let's say this, let me click replay. Hold on a bit. All right, good. So let's say you did the analysis here. Are you guys with me? Put 7 on the chart if you can see this. So let's say you did the analysis here. It has not happened, but you just follow this approach. And you got this area as technical approach. The trend is already established. All right. Okay, good. So a possible entry will be the what? This ceiling. All right. And the risk will be this measure. So that is entry will be around 375. Okay. Now follow the things I'm looking at. 375. Then your stop loss will be below 375. So let's say this was the stop loss. Okay. How many pips was that? So you will put on your broker. Let's see how many pips. That's about 33 pips. All right. And now, since it's 33 pips, what's the measure? Full measure is 160. So you do half of that. Don't be too greedy. Half of 160 is what? 80 pips. So 80 pips is around what? Yeah, right. So you put 144.161. Am I correct? 144.161 would be your what? Take profit. Entry would be 143.349. Stop loss would be 142.999. Done. That is how you would have approached this market for day trading, because market is an uptrend. All right. And that is a point of what? Technicality. And you just implemented risk measure. So how do you complete your risk measure? What lot size are you going to use for the trade if you have $1,000? All right. Since your stop loss is what? 33 pips. What's supposed to now exercise? What's supposed to be your stop loss if you want to reach 5%? What's supposed to be your lot size? All right. I need you guys to help those who don't know so that we break that down, because I'm taking it to kindergarten. How you approach and you execute the trade. What's supposed to be your lot size? Because this is where a lot of people make mistake. They just get the trade and because they have $1,000, they go use what? Mini. All right. 1.10. Okay. So if it's 33 pips, if you're using 1.0, so somebody say 1. Did I just see 1.10? Like standard 1 and mini 1 together. If you have $1,000 account, you see how people blow accounts. Can you guys now see how people blow accounts? All right. Someone said 0.5. Now 0.5 times 30 pips is how much? 0.5 is how many pips for $1? 0.5 for 1 pip is how much? $5, right? So 33 pips is what? Talk to me. All right, that's $165. You reached 165 inside of 1,000. How many have you reached? 16.5%. Failed. Bad trade. All right. So if you're using a 0.1 for $33, it's 33 what? 0.1 for 33 pips is $33. 0.15 would be about, would be about that area. Okay, because 0.2 will give you what? 60 something dollars. So it's around 0.5, 0.4 point something, 0.5. Does that make someone say 16.6? Well done. All right. Are you guys with me? So your lot size is based on your risk. It's not your capital. Are you guys with me? So you set all this, you put a 0.8. Now your target is that you're going to, now if you use a 0.15 times 80 pips, what will be your take profit? $0.15 times 80, what will be your take profit? 120 pips. $120 will be your what? Profit on this trade. And that is actually what? 12% of your account made on this. So let's see how many days that paid us. Let's forward it. All right. It. Okay. So let's look at the trade. So where was the 50%? Now watch. Where was the 80 pips? So let's see this trade. Is 80 pips done already? So would you have bagged your money? Have you made your money already? How many hours did it take? So this was the point of analysis. All right, this was our point of analysis. Let me come back here. This was our point of analysis. How many hours? 16 hours, $120. Is it worthy investing, family? All right. Is it a worthy investing? You guys let me know in the chat. How long did it take you to analyze the trade? 2 days. It took me less than 5 minutes to analyze this trade. But it may take you a while to learn the approach. But to execute, all you just need to do is what? Put everything together. What approach did I just show you guys here right now? This is the daily approach. Some of you, you are inclined to taking trades every day. You could use this approach. All right, risk approach, trend approach, technical approach. All right, the only thing that is not really here is position approach, because that's really for swing traders. All right. Then inside of the technical approach, we have time frame. Am I correct? Does that make sense? It is worthy. So that's simple. Now, if let's say now this trade is where it is right now, where will be the next time to take this trade? Where will be another area to take this trade? Same approach, but this time around, don't play in the banks. Allow the banks direct you. This is a trend. If the market breaks this area, it has showed something. It means it's going to fall somewhere. Breaking this area means the market is going to fall somewhere. Where is the next possible place this market can fall to? All right. Now, if you measure this move, now you can now use exhaustion tactics. If you measure this move, this is 50%. All right. It means the market is going to be exhausted here. But if I look here right now, I'm not seeing any technical, because I also have to use a technical approach inside of the exhaustion. So this market trend, this is the momentum. So I'm using momentum and exhaustion. Exhaustion is going to be around this area. All right. But around this area, I really don't have, unless I probably now want to go on the 15 minutes. Okay, to find a ceiling. But family, I am not seeing a ceiling here. All right, until market comes here. So I'm going to allow the market come to a technical area. All right, so around this area, we have a technical area. So rather than take this one, I'm also going to allow the market to exhaust to this area, and I'm going to take my trade from this area for another potential. So this is for you guys now. So this is not going to really be day trading. This is now positioning yourself for exhaustion. Let the market exhaust, and because this market is still going up, all right, you could position a trade at this area, 140, Okay, so your entry is going to be around 140, 142.140. And the risk of this trade is 27 pips, which means you could give it a 30 pips. All right, and the potential is, so the full potential is 284 divided by 2 is what? 284 divided by 2 is 120, 284, yeah, 142. So you could go 142 pips. That's around here. I just giving another trade idea now. This is position, may not come today, may happen tomorrow. But just the same way I give you guys the EJ. All right. Some people would celebrate this, some people won't. How many pips am I giving? 30 pips. So what loss size am I supposed to use? Stay around 1.5. So if I make $142, if this activate maybe in the next 2 days, is it worth investing? This is pending order. How many of you love to be? How many of you love this? You love yourself to be fed like this, like a baby. All right. You know, you're learning and you're being fed. You're learning and you're being fed. You're independently getting how you're being fed, how to cook the food. All right. Let me know in the chat. Okay. So this is position. This is day trading. All right. And swing is going to be different. Swing is going to be different. I talk more on swing. Let me not dwell on swing today. Today is more about executing. I'm showing you how to execute. Now, somebody will say, okay, but what if I want to scalp? I want to binary trade USD JPY. The first thing you look at the sentiment. USD JPY, what is the sentiment right now? They are the same. Another way to check it is, all right, USD is a little stronger than JPY, so I should be looking out for what to buy. Let's check it somewhere else. All right. USD JPY. They are not far away. Why not look for Euro USD? Okay, so Euro USD bearish. So let's go look at Euro USD. What can we take for what? Binary. So you that is a binary trader, your approach is this. Okay, like I called a trade earlier enough on swipe option that paid me, that actually gave me my target of the day. I've not traded since money. All right. But before that, I called the trade and I took the trade. That paid me for today. So what is going to be the scalping approach, which is now what you can take on binary? Okay, is, are you guys with me? I'm trying to delete all this. So what's going to be our approach? Same thing. What's the trend of the market? Check the trend on 4 time frame. And we have, see, you have to come to a place where you use certain things to check trend. All right. Certain things to check trend. One of the things I use, all right, is this Ivan Cabra tool strategy. All right. So it gives me, but we also have a tool in the platform that gives you automatically, put everything together. All right. I want to teach you, I want to let you guys know this. You know, some people may be wondering, some people like this training. Some people are on YouTube right now. They're sitting there and be like, oh, can we do more of this? Oh, can I be getting this every day? I'm also going to tell you a sour thing out of this at the end of this call. But let me make you guys happy before I make you sad. All right. But the only people who will not be sad are those people who know the truth and they accept the truth. Those who are not ready to learn the truth, they won't like what I'm going to say at the end of the day. All right. But I don't really care because my goal is helping you get rich. Okay. If you feel sad, that's not my thing. I'm not supposed to feel bad for you feeling sad for being rich. True or true? Agree with me so that I know I'm saying the truth. All right. If you are sad, then something is wrong. If you are sad, something is wrong. That's not me. All right. I'm not supposed to feel empathy or pity on someone who won't hear the truth. I'm going to say that. I don't want to say it now. Some of you get thinking I'm a distracted from trade. We're probably going to get etc. I know some of you can't be what you want to say. All right, but let's get it straight. So we have, let's see. The worst thing that can happen to you in trading is freelance trading as a learner. Okay, you guys just write it down. Henry, explain that to me, but later I'll explain it. Okay, freelance trading as a learner. All right. So Euro USD. So my approach here now is a sentimental approach. First, first. Okay. Euro USD. All right. I have to know what is the emotion of traders in this market right now. Euro is weak, USD is strong. It means if the base is weaker than the quote, the market is going to drop down. So that's the next thing is trend approach. So it's sentimental approach before trend approach. Okay. I won't even look at the market if it's not on sentiment on that direction. Sentiment gives me a direction. So Euro USD sentimentally low. So trend has to be low. It has to be falling down. All right. The next thing is technical approach. All right. So what's the technical approach? I chart the market. So I go on Euro USD. Next thing I do, this approach is a little different from my previous approach. I chart the market. What I want to do is that because in binary trading or scalping, you have to be spot on. You have to be more precise. Okay. Small mistake could cost you a whole lot. So you have to be more precise. All right. So now all I need to do is what? Come on the daily, look for strong areas technically. All right. So I could now infuse price action and charting. What's charting? I capture where the market has data in the previous day. All right. So this is data. I'm looking for sales. So I'm looking up. Okay. So area, the market sold here from the day. So I captured. I mean that area is strong for the day. Next thing I go on what? 1 hour. All right. I do the same thing for what? 1 hour. So this is the 1 hour area. Another thing I can do is around that 1 hour area, okay, I can begin to find price action. Where is price action? Is there any floor around there? Okay, I think there's a floor up here. Push. So either here or here. Where is solid? Okay, here's solid. So this market had a floor around here. So I got an area. All right. So this is a 1 hour area. I'm gonna put a block on that. Okay, I'm gonna put a block on that. That's a 1 hour area. Okay, so now 706 to 726 is a possible bearish area on Euro USD. All right. The next thing I can go on 15 minutes. The higher the time frame, the stronger the momentum. And that's literally kind of the area. So 15 minutes says the next 15 minutes area after this one. So the previous 15 minutes was here, and the market is already hitting it. Okay, it's too close. When it's too close, I miss out on something. So the next 15 minutes is here. All right. After this candle, the next 15 minutes is here. So these are the 15-minute area, 595 to 527, which is happening right now. Okay. So if it pushes up to the 627 and it closes, the timing is supposed to be bringing trade down. Now, if it's not bringing it down, the market is still ready to go up. Okay. Because the reading, now watch. This is another thing you can add into your binary because you have to put so many things together in binary. Timing. Okay. Timing every 30 minutes, every 15 minutes on the clock, the market makes a reading. It starts a new reading. All right. So this was, what time was this? This was 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock. All right. The market started a reading on the sell. Okay. And at 6:30, it started a new reading. Okay. Now it's 7 o'clock. It's supposed to start a new reading. If it doesn't start the new reading, it means this market doesn't sell from here right now. Okay. What is going to happen? The next 15 minutes is going to be what? 7:45. So I could wait between now and 7:45 and catch one of these areas. It's either I'm taking a risky trade from here right now for 5 minutes, which 5 minutes is almost getting close. This is not the time to get in on a trade. You're either getting at the beginning of the candle or at the close of the candle. So maybe at the close of this candle, you want to risk this or you want to wait for the next reading. So it's a choice you have to make. That's where documentation comes in. What type of trade am I taking? All right. So if this trade is struggle to this place around close of the candle, you may take the trade down. That's close of this candle to follow the reading. It's going to take it down. And that's, you can see how this trade is reacting. All right. It's reacting. So if it comes here or it struggles here, it's still struggling, going up and down, and the time gets to 17:15, which is 5:15. All right. You can take a trade at 5:15 for a 5. If you look at this trade, you check the Liberty app. All right, you want to check what type of trade are you taking? Is it a 5 minutes analysis or a 15 minutes analysis? I'm on 5 minutes analysis now. Everything. Now, this is the strategy. You get an arrow. There's an arrow here right now. Okay. You get what? Stochastic and RSI. You have what? The support. Those are 4 things that are critical. Technical, arrow, Stochastic at its, so in 5 minutes, it means this is exhaustion area in 5 minutes. All right, for the RSI, stochastic. RSI almost there. RSI is almost there. So it means if this market gets here, here is going to be good. 627 is going to be good for exhaustion on both RSI and stochastic. So you may take the close of the candle for the reading or wait for the next reading. All right. So how do I do this? If the candle closes on 5%, on 5 minutes time frame, I'll only risk what? 1% of my account on binary. All right. It means 34 seconds right now, something's going to happen. Okay. Are you guys seeing this? So though stochastic didn't really align, it means it got to the top when it would. So you could wait for the next reading. If you didn't catch that one, you were not the smart, fast fingers who anticipate what wants to happen and they dive in. So you can see stochastic. This is see and do. Seeing and doing. Is stochastic there, family? Yes or no? Is stochastic at the red spot? Yes or no? You guys talk to me. This thing you're saying, is it there? Is stochastic at the red spot? Someone said yes. If I say yes, then I'm blind then. Did stochastic get to the red? If you said yes before, that you are among the people that anticipate trade. Just because the trade is, it has to. That what makes you the trader. You're allowing everything align. You can't leave one. Okay, you can't. Yes, it's a good trade, but allow everything aligned. It's almost like this is your bus stop. The car is at this thing. You're leaving your bus stop to go meet the car. You're stressing yourself. You can't do that. But if everything was aligned, okay, this would have been a good trade. True or true? That's how to trade. Very simple. Wait for everything to align. All right. But the most important thing, technical approach. Can you see how technical approach affected the trade? That's a technical area on the 15 minutes. And you see how this trade is running down. It means it respected what? Okay. So that is how. Just add everything together. Now there's a way to get higher analysis. Okay. Higher analysis. It means if I go on the 15 minutes, I allow everything align on 15 minutes, my probability of wins are going to be what? More. Okay, it's going to be more. But this is based on how much you're willing to wait. Okay, does this make sense? And this is it's so unique how I've been able to deal with this thing and I've brought simplicity to it. All right. But how many of you so far, okay, I'm going to say this before I jump into something else. How many of you so far have seen, knowing this different approach, you now see how you can begin to create portfolio as the same person? Put 7 on the chart. The same person, you now know, wow, I think I can do this. How many of you feel in you that, oh, Cambry makes it easy, but I think I can do this. Put I can on chat. If you have that support, if you have, just put I can. Because my goal was to, no matter where you come from, no matter your background, no matter your level of education, my goal was first to show you. All right. Before I show you the source, the secret, what makes it easy, my goal was first to embroaden you to even the broader knowledge. I wanted to show you for you to ascertain if you can. That's my goal. All right. I wanted to show you so that you can make a decision. Can I do this? From what I have showed you, fam, do you think it's something beyond you? Yes or no? Do you think it's something you can do? Say I can. All right, if you can. Because first you must believe. Okay? When you believe, you see, believe, act, done. I've shown you to see. The next thing is believe. If you believe, what's the next thing? Take action. It is done. All right. And if you're taking action in the right environment, everything is done. Okay. So it comes a time you have to make a decision for yourself. Are you willing to do this? Do you want to do this? All right. So that's the same way you can approach a trade. You get into a trade, you approach it from binary scalping, from day trading, check the 1 hour. You use the technical approach, the trend approach. your risk approach. Very important. You can't blow account if you follow this. Do this over a period of 21 days, you master it. All right. Forget every other thing that comes. And most times, one of the things that hurts us in the market, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing this, we're doing that. We're not learning anyone. Okay. Instead, I make it so easy. I make it so easy, it's frightening. Yeah, it's my superpower. I know how to make complex things look easy. All right. I'm highly deceptive, but stay in my environment long enough, you are going to look the same. All right. You're going to look the same. Truth is all about you. I can't. Okay. Everybody say next level. Put next level in the chat. All right. Put next level in the chat. Emmanuel, let's have a bit of conversation here now. Have I done justice, Emmanuel? Have I been able to do justice from the approach of trading and execution? Okay, one more thing. All right, guys. I didn't want to leave. All right, I didn't want to leave without showing you guys. I said I was going to show you what a type of trading that you guys can do. All right, that you can capture the whole week. All right, it's called the BR strategy. Okay, in technical trading. I'll watch. Okay, I did something this morning. I said I was going to use this to reflect. It's simple. Okay, another approach to the market is through momentum. Momentum can be captured and it can be watched. How do I look out for momentum? Okay, whenever I market, so the power of consolidation, I look out for momentum from consolidation. You want to write that down. Okay, this is another approach into what? Day trading and swing trading, and also any type of trading. This could work. You could even use it for even the short-term trading. All right. So the first thing you have to do is you could still use the trend approach for this, but any type of trader could use this. Look out for consolidation of a market. All right. Then use price action for execution. So Cambridge, break this down. All right. I always want to do it with you guys. So whenever the market consolidates, so this is a consolidation, all right? This is indication for momentum. Have you guys seen it? Do I need to explain further? Okay. So whenever the market consolidates, after a major consolidation, two things happen. All right, momentum on the upside or momentum on the downside. Okay. I told my friend, all right, look, this is break and this is a retest of the previous zone, price action. When this happened, how many pips have this trade gone so far? 600 pips. So it swing, it day traded, it whatsoever, depending on how you catch it and what you're looking for. And there's a way to approach this in different time frames. All right. So whenever the market consolidates, capture a consolidation and wait for a momentum. How do you capture a momentum? Allow it to break. All right. Break the momentum, break the consolidation, then let it come back to the consolidation and prove to hold the consolidation. That is when you get to enter. Now, entry could be based up on scalping, could be based up on what? Day trading. How do you do that? Allow the market to exhaust on a shorter time frame. So if this was the area of analysis, all I need to do is what? Allow the market to exhaust on a lower time frame. So I could go to 15 minutes or 30 minutes. Come on, show. And I'm going to show on it's too far away. How do I exhaust? I could use my strategy. You could actually use the DB. Now, another way to be safe on this, if you're not a technical trader, you could use a strategy for entry. Same strategy you used to get in on a trade. You could use it to get in on a Forex market. All right. Why are you not showing? Okay, good. I think okay, good. So you see this right now. So when it broke the momentum, this is the first time it came to test the momentum. All right. This is the testing of the momentum. All of this testing in the market is at the floor. Okay. And look at this. If you're day trading, what would you do? The same thing I showed you guys. All right. You measure the measure the previous ceiling, you do 50% of it. So this is about what? 60 pips, do 30 pips. You're out of this game for day trading. All right. If you binary trade, you're doing a binary trade. As long as this is a bullish market, the market comes here. All right. You do a 5, 15, 45 minutes, 3 trades. You're out, or 2 trades, 5, 15 minutes. Would you have cleared out? Amazing. You're done. You could now use it for same thing you could use for swing. Right. So this is the multiple portfolio I'm talking about. Just understanding this. I'm just showing you guys. But the first thing, do we see simplicity from allowing a market to break a consolidation and retest the consolidation? Then watch out for the strategy, which I'm going to give you guys easy strategy. All right. And you just get in for 3 types of trading. Whether you want to binary trade it, whether you want to day trade it, whether you want to swing trade it. Same thing, risk approach. If I've gotten in on this trade, what is his risk worth? And check out the last ceiling. This was the last ceiling, and this was the risk worth. I would have taken what? Probably how many pips? 30, about 37 pips. All right. Would I have made my money for that day? Did this trade hit 37 pips or negative? No. So that's safe. Does this make sense? All right. Does this make sense? Are you guys seeing this? This is something I will be doing frequently. Now, this is USD. So now I came in. This is where I expand the market. Henry, what do I do? How do I catch a consolidation? Now, this is a consolidation. All I need to do is capture the consolidation. All right. Wait out for what? A breakout. That is what I did. The market breaks out on the upside, retest this value, and hold. Boom, I'm out. All right, there's going to be a momentum. Okay, but sentimentally, based on my knowledge of the market, I'm looking out for the downward side because the direction on USD JPY you should be looking at. It's already in its exhaustion. If there's another tap, in this area, there's going to be a great fall. All right. So I'm just watching out. I'm not going to be too aggressive on the upside because this market is aggressively bullish on the daily, the monthly. So it's already exhausted. It should be exhausted. So if it starts selling, it's going to sell great. So I'm going to be looking out for, oh boy, if this market, the next area is going to come here. The potential for this area for a swing at least is about 400 pips. I should be looking for that direction rather than going up. Okay, so that's another tactics approaching the market based from the swing and position kind of trading. All right, so is this good? Is this another, now what do I do when I catch a consolidation? If I take the trade on Monday, so I do analysis. One of the things I've learned and I taught the team to do together is we do analysis at the beginning of how many of you have been enjoying that? All right, hey, Team Emmanuel, how many of you you've been catching that, and that Monday you've been enjoying those type of trading? Put some dollar signs on the chart. Emmanuel, jump on. How many pips did you do? How many trades did you do last week?
I did 14, sir.
How many accuracy? What's your accuracy level last week?
I did 14. We got 12. We won 12. We lost 2. I actually gave the team 7. I didn't give them the full package. I just gave them half. So they did 6. They won 6. They lost 1.
Is that amazing? How many of you just love that testimony? All right. And these are the people, some of them are the ones putting the dollar signs. All right. So what we do is that we get to analyze the market. All right. Give you the analysis we're looking at. Now, the approach they are using is still a small day approach. Okay. There's a deeper approach to this. You will be doing something next week. All right. I told you. like I told you, we just got started. One of the things is you will be shocked. You will be shocked, all right, that a trade you took on Monday, you left it to Friday, all right, and it moved in the direction of the trend. You may get nothing less than 200 to 300 pips. Imagine if you catch 5 trades. So that's another type of approach, all right, technical approach to catch 500 pips in a week. And I'm going to be hand-holding individuals to do this form of trading. In fact, that's my type of trading. Swing, leave it and go. I spend less time in the market, stay in the market, all right, making profits. And I have less risk, okay? And you must also be willing to commit to the risk if you want to take for a whole week. So what I do in one trade, I give 200 pips. All right, I give a trade 200 pips. So my goal is to break 1,000. So this type of trading is a massive approach that makes you safe. And what I do is, if I have $1,000, I want to break $1,000 into 5 trades. That's what I do. So it's radical, but guess what? You rarely get caught, because there's no way. It is understandable that before a trade, if you catch a good trend, because I use the approach, if you catch a good trend, for a trade to go against you against a trend 200 pips, it's rare. Out of every 100 trades, 70, 80, 90 will go the direction of the trend without doing 200 pips. So it's like you're giving risk. These are people who, so let's say you have $1,000. Your goal is to take $100 out of $1,000 and spread in 5 trades, or take $500 and spread in 5 trades. And when you come back, you're coming back with $500. You're coming back with what you put in. It's something that could, the reason I want to pay attention to this type of trading, it tells me, it shows me what I'm willing to risk in a certain time. And it also gives me a high yield potential. So in a week, if I help you guys master this, if we master this together, I love to say we, all right, because I fully want to engage in this. It's going to be possible for us to build accounts in a week, in 2 weeks, in less than a month. You'll be shocked at what you'll be doing with an account. All right. You're going to be shocked. So that's why I want to be involved in it. Not for the talk of quick money, no, but from the position of, from perspective of being involved, all right? Being involved, and we're going to be guiding ourselves all through. Does this make sense? All right. Does this make sense? Does this appeal to you guys? Okay. It also gives you mastery of emotion. Okay, I love that. All that. Is that a go? Yeah, he knows that. Okay. Are you guys, Emmanuel? I'm not thinking.
Yes, sir.
What if you said something yesterday that we should give them, a snippet? Because at the end of the day, what I've taken you guys through right now is the possibility of the skill set. Now, I've learned over time, when I came into this environment, one of the things I learned is, all right, you learn the skill set, develop a strategy, be of good service, you create 6 figures in income over a period of 3 to 5 years. Okay, so rendering the service puts you in a place of cash flow, which is one of the things a lot of people don't know. But the skill set, 40%, you could put you at a place where you're massively growing 40% of speed. Now, the people who solve problems, all right, or you tap into things that make these complex things look simple, it's just crazy. All right. So over the years of being in this environment, I'm always looking at, how do I solve problems for the team? For everyone who's going to get connected to me, for everyone who's getting connected to me. All right. I know I'm winning at the high level. Okay, but not everybody's winning at the high level. Okay. How do we get to make things easy? What is the high point of this trading for you guys so far? I need you guys to be truthful. All right. Based on the revelations that I've shared from trading and how these things, you guys should name what are the high points you've gotten. There are so many, but what has resonated with you? Okay, you guys share with me on the chat. Share with me on the chat. What has resonated with you? For me, okay, one of the biggest things I've been able to get, all right, so that to keep the time is this. Most of you don't understand what you're trading. I had to switch from trading what you understand to understanding what you're trading. So some of you have been trading the DB strategy, all right, or the strategy I'm teaching you guys on live. Okay, you've been taking trades based on what you understand, but you didn't really understand. But for me showing you guys, all right, the different approach and how this training just encompasses all the type of approach I've been showing, was that was the biggest high point for me in this training. Who shares the same view? All right, who shares the same view? Okay, that the DB strategy you guys have been looking at now, I've been able to show you the different perspective approaches, that same strategy. could do. And now you guys are going to see that from this point on, when you begin to approach the strategy from this knowledge, your activity is going to be different. How many of you know that? Okay, so to make things simple, just want to show you. I want to give you guys a work in progress that is about to be unleashed. All right, just a moment. I want to see. Oh, where's my phone?
This is that point. Nobody wants to miss. You don't want to miss what is coming.
No, I let some people leave, please.
If you're leaving at this time, it's your village people. You don't want to leave at this time.
Okay, let me see. I've got two things.
Come on, everyone, let's do something. Let's do chat with some fire emojis. I mean, come on, drop in some excitement to welcome this amazing thing that is coming. It's big, and we are big. Fire emojis. Just keep blazing it until we have this thing show up.
That's what trade is that? That was Euro JPY.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Come on. This thing is loading. It's taking a bit of time. Okay, I want to make sure everything is ready. Let me see the chat. Okay, we are ready. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. Just a moment.
Product of 3 years experience. Like, I mean, 3 years. Collapsing 3 years together.
All right, I think we are set to go. Everything good. So I want you guys to listen to what I want to share with you guys. All right. And yeah, like I said, this is work. And I feel, one thing I love to do with people is I want to grow with people. And most times I want to be as transparent as I can into the journey that I'm going, because everything that I'm doing is in the journey. And when I share this with just the team, and this is already a part of this is already in the motion, okay, for what you guys are going to experience now. But I want to show you, I even had to add to this because this goes beyond me, all right, in trading, what you guys have been seeing over the years, all right. So I need you guys to just take a look. I want to explain some certain things that are here, okay, in simple terms. So I talked about trend, all right? A lot of people find a conflict in identifying a trend, a consolidating market, an uptrend, a consolidating market, and a downtrend, all right? One of the things we've been able to do is, I wish I could explain this thing with speed, but I don't want to be in speed, all right? Imagine you seeing something that tells you when something is ready. Okay, so I tell you guys, you check out for time frames if the market is on a trend. What trend is this right now? This is a bullish trend. It shows you 15 minutes, 1 hour daily is on a trend upside. All right. And when the market is in consolidation, you see black. Okay, this shows a full trend. And so you could actually capitalize on the trend when you have a full trend. This is market consolidation just broke. I just want to explain some few things. Now, market exhaustion is told, see, something is, okay, I'm on 15 minutes. Let me go to 1 hour. So most times people don't know when I should take a 15 minutes trade or when I should take a 1 hour trade or when this market is not ready for a 5-minute trade. All right. And it's taking a little, I've loaded so many things. It's taking time. Let it come up. Let it come up. So now watch. One thing this does is on a higher time frame. You see what this does is if it is ready for the bull and is exhausted, okay, this tells you. So exhaustion is dictated by this. Trend is dictated by this. Time frame 10 is dictated by this. Something is not here. I didn't load something. All right. There is actually the most aggressive sentiment is missing here right now. It's actually supposed to show. Let's see. Okay, it's supposed to. Have I loaded? Did I load the right one? Okay, good. I think it's loading in the wrong place. Now, the most aggressive trend. I think I made a mistake. You see, it's supposed to be here. So this, like I said, is walk 99% complete. You are going to see this is the most aggressive sentimental tool I've ever seen. All right. It tells you rapid trend in 5 minutes. 5 minutes is not the same as 15 minutes. 15 minutes is not the same as 1 hour. So it means in the time frame, the sentiment is different. It's crazy. So you will know when sentiment is for you. Just looking at the chart, sentiment is for you. Trend is for you. All right. In different time frame is different operation. This market is on a bullish momentum. Okay. If it gets to its exhaustion now, red is just going to show up. So you don't even have to do so many analyses to get in on a trade. All you just need to do is look and you see the type of trade you get in. All right. And one of the no, I don't think I can announce that today. Okay, you're good. Oh, how many of you would love to be notified when your trade is ready? No, let me stop it a little bit. It means I jumped. No, it means I jumped. I'm not with the right people here right now. You just the same way you hear an alarm on TV. All right. When a certain spot idea is ready, you're going to be notified. Trend problem taken out. When a trader is exhausted, how many of you love how I show you a trade is exhausted? Okay, 50%. You know how a trade is exhausted and you see how you apply that. Okay. Imagine a tool showing you exhaustion trend. And these, I'll be very honest with you. These really doesn't appeal to binary. It appeals to binary, Forex, crypto. Let me show you guys something. Imagine I told you guys need to start having crypto portfolio. All right. And everything I've been able to do, watch. Market to sell the previous ceiling of an uptrend. All right. How do you know what particular ceiling to sell? You see so many ceilings. Okay. And you're trying to choose. What if you see something that spots it for you? All right. You see something that spots it if you begin to look at the time frame. So let's begin to search from the day. So I want to get big move. I look at the day. And let's check this right now. All right. You get to spot where you get to trade from just a look. I'm sorry, it's loading. I know. Yeah, something else was here. Okay. Those guys, hold on. Okay. I think that's why it's slowing down. Guys, watch. I know, okay? Well, you like to get to that place where you just get a good sell from what it is you're doing. So I tell you, spot on traders, all right? Easy to catch. You catch this guy, okay? Watch. Sorry. So based upon spots, I know this area of these things is the pressure zone of exhaustion on the daily time frame. What it means is all I need to do is, what did I do? Okay, good. Catch. Where is that spot around that area that captivates the same thing you've been learning? All right, which is price action. You see, so price gets to 22,000. There's gonna be what, a daily sell from 22,000. This guy, presently right now, it hit the bull. Why did he hit the bull? Market has gotten to a bullish zone. It hit the bull. It tells you this is the buy. People bought here, it's done. All right, but I don't trade against the trend. I'm always looking at trading for the trend. So if it gets here, I see a red shows up. Red shows up. Catch the swing on the daily. All I need to do is go how many pips? Drop it down. How many? This is 3,400. I go 1,500. So here, spot on. I don't even need to be doing much analysis. All right, because hourly and daily is on a downtrend, but right about on 15 minutes is on an uptrend, so I don't have to. You know, there's so many this. All right, it needs a little bit incomplete nature, but I just wanted you guys to have a perspective of your work in learning and a tool in earning. How does it sound to you? Let me know, guys. All right, let me know, guys. The trend taken care of. I don't have to check what area. No. Trend. The moment you see above the trend, done. The moment you see the time frame, green, trend. I don't even need to go check. So Swift, 2 minutes I spot the trade. I think you guys are not ready. How many of you feel good?
Somebody say, what indicator is that? Are we talking about indicator here?
You know, so as much as you believe this can be done, you believe it, and you have something to help you believe, what problem have you not solved? All we need is access. All we need is access. So this is one underlying. All right. The other one, even Emmanuel has no idea yet. All right. So so when I say we just got started, all right, this is to say, I say that to say this. If you thought your journey, maybe you've been here for a year or two, all right, and you've been exhausted, guess what? I'm teaching you how to see opportunity in exhaustion. There is never a winner who quits. Okay? And every quitter is a loser. Okay? Every quitter is a loser, and there's never a winner who quits. So there's something about consistency. I'm not the person I was a year ago. All right? And what I'm going to be in the next couple of months, it's going to be like you saw someone else. And that's how it's going to look like for you. Okay, that's how it's going to look like for you. So we just got started. You know, one of the things in the pipeline is these are things that I just wanted you guys to know. I like to encourage you that if you are connected to this environment, there's no limit to what you're going to become. The vision for us to impact 1,000 families to multiple 6, 7 in figures, it is done already. God has equipped us with what it takes to move people from one level of growth to another. All right. And we can't tell you everything. I can't tell you everything. But one of the things I can tell you is you just have to look on the bright side. All right. This is the best time. Proximity is very, very important. No matter where you are, no matter how you've counted your failures, begin to see your failures as blessings, as rock bottoms, as opportunities for you to, oh, I got in. Begin to thank God that you were part of this training for you to have an insight of what you are going to be exposed to. All right. If you watch this 3 days of training, just take a time, watch it again. All right. Ask yourself, why was this for me? You're going to find something in it. In it, you're going to find something that this was for you. Because I look at my life today and I ask, why am I still grinding? Why am I still fighting hard? Things, but I just look at a lot of people have to win before I'm going to rest. Okay, that is it. Before I'm going to rest, a lot of people have to win, and you are. So this is a time where you have your biggest opportunity. That's far different from people out there. Is the fact that you are here. This is the next wave. All right, I call this the next wave project. I'm going to take up maybe into next week. We're going to have something like this, maybe not in 3 days. But what I'm going to be doing, as long as you guys are connected in this group, is that when it comes to update, when it comes to live session, when it comes to ideas, I'm going to be finding ways to break this, make this easy. All right. How you guys can begin to have access to this. So how this is going to be possible for everyone, you guys are going to definitely know. All you need to do, you and your entire family, your entire loved ones. Okay. You don't want to miss out on this. Was this worth it? All right. That'll bring us to that place where I can say, I believe I could want to promise and say to myself, all right, at least, if not 100%, I just feel it in my spirit that I was able to convey a message to you guys. 65%. Am I correct? Like 65%. I gave you something. Did I try? Am I accurate? All right. You guys talk to me. Okay. Like 65%, I brought something amazing and new to you guys. I wouldn't say I did 100%, okay, but I'm thinking I did 65%. All right. Someone said more. Okay. So what are you going to do about it? That's the question. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to change about your routine? What are you going to change about your commitment? What are you going to change about your level of consistency? Okay. How fluid, how fluent, how consistent, how committed, how close are you going to be? What are you going to do about it? Any question for me? All right. I'm going to take our time next 9 minutes. All right. I could take questions, okay, from you. All right. Anyone who has questions, just probably write on the chat, maybe raise your hand. Okay. But that'll bring us to a place of completion for this next wave. Okay, I believe everything I wrote down, I said I was going to show you guys, the market approach, risk approach to every form of trading, the different analysis, how to execute this different knowledge in trading, binary, scalping, intraday. I did that. So I didn't want to say I did 100%, but I just want to be modest to say I did 60%. All right. So 65%, but that's what everything I put in my mind that I wanted to convey to you guys, all right, during the course of this training. I look at my bookshelf right now. I did it. Okay. I did it. And one of the things we're going to be doing with our portfolio, we're going to be giving you guys opportunities to capitalize on. So you guys just open an account for crypto, no matter how small it is. Tell yourself between now and next mid-year, you want to have a certain portfolio in crypto. This is gonna work. All right, Timothy raised the hand. Let's see. Okay, what I'll do now is I'm gonna mute. So you can unmute yourself, Timothy. Now go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Kenry.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you so much for your training so far. I attended the 3 days and I learned a lot. But something confused me today, though. I was thinking maybe for Forex, you also do charting, but I saw that you were just marking it from just one, maybe daily, you're just taking your roof for a buy or something. So I was just thinking you still have to chart it if it's for Forex, not just for binary. I understand that to chart for binary already. So that Forex part was getting me confused. Like it's just one time frame you were looking at.
Okay. Now, like I said, at the tail end of the training, when it comes to binary, you have to be spot on. When I brought charting into the market, the reason I brought charting was to help individuals find the areas spot on. Okay, it means you want to be closer to where you want to execute. So when you chart the daily chart, the 1 hour, I don't need to chart when I'm trading, swing trading. I don't need to chart the market. All I need to do is find the zone, approach it with these several things I've told you. Price action is actually everything in trading. All right, I know my risk, I know price action, I know where I want to get in on the trade. And when everything looks good on the execution tactics, all right, I get in on that area. I don't have to wait for a certain price. I could just get in on the area, everything aligned. It is when you're looking at, maybe I want to send you an idea. All right, and because I know you have to enter at a setting to feel safe. I cannot chart it and show you where precise. So charting brings precision, okay? But what I taught an overview. So you have to get the areas. So since you've learned charting and you want to be precise, you cannot apply charting. It's also part of technical. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
so
it
be
does.
precise. So that gives you precision. Or you want to tell a friend, okay, I'm going to enter at 0.14492. So based on where you charted, it may be that in that area, you want to get a specific area so you can chart to find the hourly or the 15-minute or the daily in that area, and you get it spot on. So that is the part of the technical approach.
Okay. Well, yeah, it does. But what I'm saying in it is that though this period I'm just struggling looking for equity. Once I get it, I want to get into your team. I'll prefer it that way so I can ask every question I need and get every clarification I need, get hands-on mentorship and everything. That's what I'm just looking at.
Okay, let me promise you one thing is, for me, the idea of team, okay, I wouldn't do this kind of a call, okay, if I had the idea of team. Now, this is a movement, okay? Charting was brought into the market. Everything I'm bringing into the market is to affect people. All you need is proximity. Anybody who came in here, you could run with this, all right? All you need is access, proximity, okay? You could own a team. You could use this. The truth is, I've learned in this market, what you need is access and proximity, all right? Try to eliminate easily. It's hard, but sometimes, but I'm also going to tell you, if you are not connected, you're not connected. As long as you're connected, that is everything you need. All right. Yeah. That is everything. So make sure you are connected. As long as this thing goes live, where is this thing going to go live? All right. When are we coming? Henry, is this live? Okay. What are you doing? I'm connected. As long as you're connected, whatever I'm doing, what you need is it's not a team. I'm not a team. I'm a movement. All right. I'm a legacy. So if you can't personalize me, I don't want anybody to personalize me. Just anybody could actually, as long as you're connected to this legacy, all right, don't use it. Affect yourself with this. Affect your organization. Affect your team. All you need is what? Proximity. I need you guys to write prox on the chat. Okay. So it's a movement. It's a legacy. And what you need is what? Much. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Another question here. You can go on a meal. Is that a meal? Okay. Go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
First of all, I want to say thank you very much for all the knowledge you've been giving us from IM Master Academy to this point. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, I would like to ask a question about Forex, not the binary, the Forex. You talked to us about trend earlier today. So I would like to ask, I'm a day trader now. But if I want to take using the trend strategy you explained to us earlier, if I want to take a trade from the hourly or the 4 hours time frame, and it is on an uptrend, but looking at the higher time frame, which is daily, it is on a downtrend, what do I do?
Okay, good. So depending on the amount of what's your risk approach, okay? So if a day is trending and hourly is trending the same direction, all right? If a day is trending the same direction, hourly is trending the same direction, and 15 minutes is trending the same direction, what am I supposed to take on that trade? I'm supposed to be looking at what? A bullish momentum. But let's say hourly 15 minutes and 5 minutes is trending in an upward direction, but daily is not. I'm supposed to be looking at what? A bullish momentum, but on a shorter intraday or binary. Okay. But if I'm looking at a swing trade, daily must be on my side, hourly must be on my side for me to look at a swing trade. I don't care about 15 minutes or what, 1 hour. So it depends on the approach you're using. If I'm swinging, I need daily 4 hours, 1 hour to swing. All right. But if I'm binary trading, I need 15 minutes. I need 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 hour for on my side. All right. But if I'm intraday trading, what I just need is the overall sentiment on the trend. Okay. What is the overall sentiment on the trend? If it's more on the bullish side, I look for a good technical. All right. And I get in on the trade. But daily also must be trending. Daily and 4 hours should be trending. That's what you need for intraday.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. I appreciate you guys. Just share. What I want you guys to do with the hashtag next wave. Share what you learned on this. Okay. Share what you learned, whatever you learned. See, this is one of the things I believe spiritually. You retain, okay, what you testify. All right. So I already know where some of you are going to be in 6 months, in 1 year, as long as you are able to retain this. So how do you retain? What you testify. All right. You put it in the future. The moment after you speak and write. Now, the next thing you want to do is, I always say this, I would say this, and I'm saying this. If you think you learn right now, I promise you, 30 minutes later, 70% of what you learn is down the drain. You won't even find it in your mnemonics. You are not going to see. All right. But retention is done. When you come back, practice, take notes, practice what you noted. Okay. Find something. You may not do everything I said. Do you know you could take this video and get a course? Say, okay, first, I want to take this first 2 weeks to learn trend trading, swing trade, and you just apply swing trade. You come another 2 weeks and now focus on day trading. Come another, it will change. And as long as you're connected, you want to imagine, and don't forget, 6 months pending orders. You guys don't miss out. Okay. I'm going to create an opportunity for you two guys. You see this, the opportunity for you guys to start getting pending orders. We're going to upgrade the community to the next level. Okay, pending orders. So whatever I'm looking at, you guys are going to be looking at. I'm going to be sending ideas. We're going to be doing trainings that are just going to be trading oriented, because now I've taught you guys. Now we can move. I can't just start something with you without teaching you. So I've taught you guys the next level is movement. I need you guys to type movement on the chat. All right, put movement. If you're super excited and you're ready to run, you're ready to move, you're ready to make a great change, leap of success. All right, it's going to be movement. All right, some people are going to be joining and they'll be asking questions, but I'm going to be less. I'll direct them back to this training. So this is like the onboarding of the movement. All right, and it's going to be available in the group. So if you're not on the group and you're on this call, that's backdoor. Okay, you'll be missing out on a lot. You'll be missing out on a lot. I am coming from a lot and I am going to a lot. Okay, so with this, I bring it to a close. I'm grateful for you guys. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to express what it is that I love doing. All right, thank you for giving me the attention, because without your attention, it's going to be a whole lot boring. Okay, this journey to a lot is already a lot. Now you guys are giving me a lot. So I thank you guys. Have a beautiful evening. God bless you. Over to you, Emmanuel. Take it.
Oh, and every one of you just go ahead and express yourself. Show gratitude. Show gratitude. Show gratitude. Gratitude is everything. Yeah, gratitude is everything. So we're so grateful. This is how many shish. I don't even know. I don't know what to say. But these 3 days, even for me, it's been amazing. It's next level. This is next level. We're super grateful. We're excited. We're grateful to be under your. Personally, for me, I'm grateful to be under your niche of leadership, and I believe everyone who is on this call right now, we're all grateful for you. We're grateful for you. We appreciate you always. Thank you so much for all the things you do. Ladies and gentlemen,